What's up, guys? Degen Lifer here. I actually have a get rich scheme that actually works, folks. And it is if you want to get rich and you feel like you're missing out on crypto, but there's still opportunities here in the stock market. And we're talking about companies that are publicly traded that have stocks that are acquiring and accumulating crypto, and these stocks have been mooning. I'm talking going up over 1,000% within one day. I'm talking one day. Talk about 10x your money in one day. This trend started with MicroStrategy. If you guys are not familiar with MSTR, MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, the founder of MicroStrategy, he started coming up with this idea of accumulating Bitcoin. He's going to be holding Bitcoin in his reserves for his company. And as Bitcoin's value goes up, so does the company's value go up because it's holding those assets, which increases the value of the company. And then that increases the value of the stock. So if we were to look at MicroStrategy's MSTR, this is the experiment that is working, folks. Look at that growth. We're talking a 3,000% growth in the past 5 years, up 223% in the past year, folks. And that is, I know you guys probably thinking that's 5 years, that's 1 year. Guys, this is a huge company, multi-billion. There's other companies now that are following the same trend. They're doing the same thing. For instance, Cantor Equity Partners, they came up with, they're accumulating crypto and buying Bitcoin. Now, their market cap is much smaller than MicroStrategy. Look at this insane spike. When they announced that they were accumulating crypto, that they were going to be acquiring cryptocurrency, their stock went from $10 all the way to $50. That's 5x your money in one day, guys. We're talking about like one day, 5x your money. This one, looks, Next Technology Holdings Inc. This stock is actually halted right now. It's going up so much. It's up 370% today, folks. Look at that, 370%. NXTT, they just announced that they're going to be acquiring Bitcoin. Another low cap, under $1 billion, going insane, folks. And then look at this, Nuvi, NVVE. They made an announcement that they're going to be accumulating 1.5 million in Solana, I believe. I believe it was Solana. Maybe I might be getting them mixed up. No, this one's Solana, SRXE, or SRXH. They said they're going to be accumulating Solana. That stock went up insane amount, 164%. Now it is down right now, and I actually bought some down here because of where it's valued. They said they're going to be buying 1.5 million in Solana, but their market cap is only 1.18. There's a gap there, guys. There's about a 500 million or a $500,000 gap there. So this stock, this company should be worth at least 1.5 million if it's holding 1.5 million in assets, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments if you guys think I'm wrong there, but that's typically what is happening with these stocks. Another one, asset entities. This one announced that they were accumulating crypto. They made a huge deal. It was like a multi-billion-dollar deal of buying Bitcoin. They're going to be following the same footsteps as MicroStrategy, and look at this insane growth, guys. Look at it. It went from 60 cents all the way to $7.69. Actually, it went higher. It was over $8 last night. It was actually this morning. It was over $8. And yeah, its market cap went from 10 million to 100 million. And they're going to be only being through that acquisition. They're going to be holding 5% of those allocations. So that makes it sense why, you know, if it's only 5% of $2 billion, I mean, that explains why the market cap went up so much. So you guys are seeing that if you see a gap when they're making these announcements that they're going to be accumulating like $100 million in crypto, but the market cap is only 20 million, there's a 5x gap there, because if they do end up accumulating that crypto and they're holding those assets, then the value of that company has to be at least worth that value in crypto. G Plus, another one. I believe they said that they were going to be accumulating crypto. Another one that went up insane amount. Look at that, guys. Look at these insane gains. And companies are seeing this, guys. They're seeing how MicroStrategy went. I mean, look at this. Went 137 to 775 in one day. Yes, this is a get rich scheme that's actually working. Yeah. So now, of course, guys, do your due diligence. Understand the risk of doing these. Not all stocks are going to do that. I did see some that they post, they'll say that they're accumulating. For instance, a good example would have been this one. They said that they're accumulating 1.5 million in Solana, but it's not set in stone yet. So it's all speculation. But that explains why you saw that pump after that news was hit. So if you're day trading this and you got in early, you made a nice profit. In fact, it probably will run again later today. That's why I bought some. Like I said, I'm bought 1,000 shares. I'm not going too heavy on these. Now, some of them, if I would have went heavy, I would have made an insane amount of money. And the next time I see one that's a no-brainer that tells me that they're accumulating hundreds of millions of dollars, but their market cap is insanely low, then I'm gonna see that there's a gap there, guys. So let me know down in the comments. There's actually a lot more other ones out there. I know FRGT, Freight Technologies, they announced that they're gonna be accumulating the Trump coin. Which I honestly, accumulating a meme coin's kind of bearish, but when they made that announcement, this thing did rally, guys. It went from $1 to 225. It went up 100% on those news. So keep an eye on these stocks, guys, especially with crypto. The ones that are accumulating, acquiring crypto, these ones are running, guys. They're running insane percentages for the day. So, but be safe out there, trade and gamble responsibly, and make sure to turn on those notifications and subscribe if you have not done so already. Share this out, give us a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more. Adios. Take care.